Good morning. This is my first proper video of 2019, so happy new year. I hope you're having a good start to the year already. And if you are like me, you've started the year with a ginormous to-do list and all of these goals you want to accomplish and so much stuff you want to do that it means you procrastinate. This is what I do personally. If I've got too much to do, I won't do any of it. I'll just put it off, or I'll start doing something and then I'll flip between things, or I'll try and multitask and do several things at once, and that just does not work. So this is like a day in the life of my new routine almost that I'm kind of working with at the moment. I'm just getting ready, and I'm going to show you some ways that you can beat that procrastination and get all of the stuff done even if your to-do list is as long as your arm. So I'm actually starting a bit late this morning. I was just so tired when I woke up. So I wake up the same time as Adam does. So we wake up about 6, get up about 7 kind of thing. But I was just so tired this morning. I was just not feeling it at all. So I've been gentle with myself. I've given myself an extra hour just chilling this morning. Made myself another cup of tea, get caffeinated. Oh, I'm gonna put some mascara on. So that is my first tip really when it comes to doing your to-do list when it is a mile long, is to be gentle with yourself and notice when you've set yourself an unrealistic target and just be like, it's okay, I'll take my time. Or notice when you've been working really hard and you're just super tired and you just need an extra hour. So one way of tackling a super long to-do list is to just do a task until it's done and then move on to the next thing. And that's kind of how I've always done it. But I found it really difficult because I'd get distracted. I'd think about all of the other things I wanted to do rather than just concentrating on the one task. So I'm trying this new thing where I'm scheduling my day, hour by hour, what I'm doing, and I'm breaking up tasks by time. So I'm just saying I'm gonna work on this for an hour, regardless of how much you get done. Even if you're really in the flow, I'm just gonna work on this for an hour. So that's kind of what I'm doing today, and that's what I'm gonna show you as well. So I did this yesterday, and you can see I kind of stuck to it mostly. It is annoying because it means I can't just plan out my whole week. I've got to do it day by day. But to be fair, that's not a bad thing, planning it the day before. So this is today. Like I said, I'm already an hour behind. So I'm starting, just shifting everything back an hour, and then I'll just do one of these. I'll tell you about that later. And the only reason I've got ready today, I normally just spend my days in my pajamas, is that I need to leave the house to do a food shop. And if I'm not dressed, then I won't want to do that. So I am roughly ready. I'm wearing jeans. This is proper ready. So it is 20 to 10. So I'm gonna set my alarm for 10 o'clock. And until then, I am just gonna do a little clean. That's something that I've quite liked doing first thing in the morning because it does get you moving. It is, quite physical, hoovering, changing the sheets and stuff. It does kind of move your body, but also you don't have to think, and it's not too strenuous. And even if you're walking around like a zombie, you can still get it done for 20 minutes. Cleaning a little bit early, so I'm gonna do a proper brain dump to-do list. I'm just gonna write out everything that I need to do and break it down into little doable sections and little achievements within the big achievement, because that again makes your to-do list seem more achievable if it's broken down into smaller tasks. dressing gown on because it's just got too cold. So another way to tackle your to-do list and beat that procrastination if your to-do list is just too long and you can't decide what the priority is and you just don't know what to do, is to take your broken down to-do list that you've written, your brain dump to-do list, and all of the things that kind of could be done in an hour or could be worked on in an hour, write those things down and put them in a cup, which is what I've just done. So I've got a load of things in there, and then I'm gonna set myself an hour, pick one of the things out and just do it and not think about anything else, just crack on and do it. So let's see what I'm gonna be doing for the next hour. It's quite exciting, it's like a game. Write a blog post. So I've got an hour, I am gonna plan and write a blog post from scratch. Obviously I might not get it finished, I've still got the pictures to take, but I'm just gonna work on it for an hour. I made a pretty good dent in this blog post actually. It's got a little bit more to go to like finish it up, and I need to take the pictures, so that will be going up a little bit later. Make sure you head over to my website to see what other blog posts are on there. We've got some good stuff. So I've just made my lunch. I've got rice and veg and corn with like soy sauce, so pretty standard. And I'm probably going to watch some YouTube videos while I'm eating. What are you doing, Bunny? Are you having a good old rustle? That's the best part of being at home all day, is I've got Bun to keep me company. I finished my lunch, it's just gone 1 o'clock, so I'm perfectly on schedule, and I think it is really important to take a proper lunch break. Even if it doesn't take you an hour to eat, it means that you can get all the procrastination stuff done in your lunch break, and then you are not tempted to like do all of the things. So like I ended up looking up natural ways to lighten my hair, like putting lemon juice on my head, and that was not on the plan, but I got it done in my lunch break, so now I'm not tempted to look it up anymore. So I'm gonna take my inside dressing gown off, put my outside dressing gown on and head and do a food shop. And it's a gorgeous day, so I think I'm going to walk through the park and maybe do a walking meditation while I'm there. It's 2:45 and I've just got back from shopping, so that took a bit longer than I imagined it would. So I'm going to have to skip planning my capsule wardrobe. I'm going to unpack the shopping, have a cup of tea, and then, I don't know, I don't think I'm feeling going to pole either. That was kind of the last thing on my list, was getting ready to go to pole. So I might do some yoga instead. I don't know. We'll see what I fancy doing. So what I've decided to work on for the rest of the afternoon kind of feeds into my next tip for how to not procrastinate when your to-do list is super long. And that is to delegate. Do you really need to do all of the things on this list? Can you ask someone else to do it? Can you pay someone else to do it? Do they actually need to be done? So the rest of the afternoon I'm going to be working on some of the social media stuff for the social enterprise I volunteer for. I've mentioned it a load of times. I can talk more about it if you want. But there is quite a lot of stuff on my to-do list within that chunk, and I'm just looking at it now, and not all of it needs to be done by me. So I'm gonna get messaging people and ask other people to help me, because then it won't be such a big task. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the evening. I don't think I'm going to go to pole today, I'm just not feeling it. So I'll do this for a little bit, maybe an hour, then I might do some yoga and chill for the evening. That was such a scrummy practice. I always forget how good yoga feels until I do it. Note to self, just do it more often. Thank you so much for joining me today. Adam's back home now, so we're gonna have dinner. I'll probably have a bath and just have like a chilled evening. I really hope these tips have helped you. If you've got a to-do list as long as your arms and you just can't work out which ones to start on and you just procrastinate like I used to do. I really hope this helps, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.